Hi everyone, today we're learning about properties of logarithms. So as you see, I've put up 6 rules that we need to know. And the first thing we need to know is when a is greater than 0, a does not equal 1, and m has to be greater than 0, and n has to be greater than 0. So then our solutions will be true. Okay, so our first rule states that log a1 is equal to 0. And our second rule states that log am, capital M, capital N, is equal to log am plus log an. Okay, so when a variable is being multiplied, you split them up into 2 groups and you add. So, and the third rule states that log am divided by n. So when we're dividing, we subtract. Okay, so when we multiply, you add, and when you divide, you subtract. Okay, number 4 is an important rule that we need to know so we can solve the equations on the right hand side over here. Okay, so our exponent that's been raised, we take it out and put it at the front. So n, lowercase n, and then we leave log a, and then m, which stands for our, whatever it is, our value. Okay, and these are the last two. Log a 1 over n. So when it's a fraction, you basically change it to a negative, which is represented for the fraction. So we bring the negative to the front of the equation, front of our log, and you leave it as an. And for when log is a, and then lowercase n square root m, so basically, we learned from one of our previous videos from exponential functions, we learned that so when we have a square root and we have two numbers, one inside and one on the outside, how it's changed to a fraction. Okay, so as we know the rules, so now let's get into some examples. Okay, so moving on to this side. So given that log 10 2 is equal to a, and log 10 3 is equal to b, write the following terms of a and b. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so the first step, so we're going to write log 10. So we're going to split it up into 2 to the power of 2. Okay, so 2 to the power of 2. So now we've changed it to this format. So as we've changed it to log 10 2 to the power of 2, as you see, look at our fourth rule. It states that log am and then to the power of n, lowercase. So it's the same thing. So this time, 2, what's being raised by, we take it to the front. So in this case, so 2, we bring it to the front. So it would be 2 log 10 2. So you're just following the rule. Okay, so, and we look at our question, what it says. It says that given that log 10 2 is equal to a, so in our equation, with our result, it shows log 10 2. So we replace it with a. So it will be 2 times a, which is 2a. So that is our answer. Okay, so now let's do number 2. So the first step, so we go log 10, and then we're going to change it to our exponential form, and we know that 8 can also be written as 2 to the power of 3, okay, and then equals, so also number 4, it states that we take out the exponent first, so in this case 3, so 3 log 10, and then 2, which is our base. Okay, you can pause the video if you'd like to try number 3 yourself. Okay, so did you get log 10 3 to the power of 2 is equal to 2 log 10 3? And then we look at our question for log 10 3 is equal to b. So we replace log 10 3 with b. So 2 times 3. I mean b, sorry. So our answer is 2b. Okay. So, oh, sorry, for number 2, I didn't put 2a. For number 2, it's replaced by 3a, because log 10 2 is equal to a, which is replaced by a, so 3 times a. So make sure to write the final result at the end. Okay. So for number 4, log 10 12 is equal to. So this time, I'm going to split it up into two groups. So 12 can be written as 2 to the power of 2 times 3. Okay, so I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so as our values are being multiplied, we look at our first rule. Okay, so our first rule states that when it's being multiplied, we break it, we put it up into two groups and we add. So in this case, I'm going to write it as log, and then I'm going to write it as log 10 2 plus log 10 3. And there's another rule we have to follow, number 4. Okay, so we have an exponent at the top, so we take that out first. So 2 is taken out, so 2 log 10 2. Okay, and then we add, so plus log 10 3. And the last part is to substitute. So we substitute log 10 2, and we replace it with a. So 2 times a plus, and log 10 3 is replaced by b. So plus b. And then our final result is 2a plus b. Okay, cool. So now we're going to move on to a fraction. Okay, so this time we look at our rule. Now we're going to look at rule 3 over here. So this time, when our value is being divided, we break it up. We put it up into two groups, but this time we subtract. So when you divide, you subtract. When you multiply, you add. Okay. So we're going to write as log 10 2 minus log 10 3. And we know that from the question, log 10 2 is replaced by a, so a minus b, because log 10 3 is replaced by b. Okay, cool. So now let's do another one. Let's do log 10 over 3. So pause the video if you'd like to try it yourself. Okay, so did you get log 10 and then 10 minus log 10 3 is equal to 1 minus b? Okay. Okay, so I got 1 minus b. Oh, okay, forgot to mention. So when you get log 10 10, the answer to this is 1, because when you go 10 to the power of 1, you get 10. So when you always see it equal, so 10 and 10, that's 1. So when you see a number the same, it's going to equal to 1. Okay. So now let's move on to number 7. Okay. So now let's do log 10 0.6 is equal to. Okay, so you might be wondering what the first step is, but it's quite simple. We need to change the decimal to a fraction. So first of all, 0.6 can also be written as 6 over 10, and it's equal to log 10, and this time we can split it up into two parts. So 2 times 3, over 10. Okay, so as our value is being multiplied, we look at our second rule. So we have to add this time. So log 10 2 plus log 10 3 minus log 10 10. Okay, you need to be careful in this part because it's over a fraction, so that means 10 log 10 10, as it shows in our fifth rule. When it's a fraction for n, you take the you bring out minus and bring it to the front, and it replaces the fraction. Okay. So now I've made it to this step, and this is just the substituting step. So you substitute what we have here into either a or b, or 1. Okay, so log 10 2 is replaced by a, so a plus log 10 3, which is b, so a plus b, minus 1, because it's log 10 10. And when you go 10 to the power of 1, 10. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video on properties of logarithms. Okay, bye.